The 1980s, the decade of excess, of yuppies, the decade of speed, need, and greed, and of course, some of the coolest television shows ever, and their collectibles. Now let's see, there was Miami Vice, there was Knight Rider. Those are two separate episodes of Collector's World, so check those out. But I'm going to talk about some of the other 80s television shows, some of the 80s action series, the 80s TV shows that I thought were the coolest, and of course some of the collectibles you can get on them. This is Collector's World. My name is Dr. J. If you're watching this, click that subscribe button right about there. I think it's right about there. Just click subscribe with your mouse, you know, and check out all the other episodes of Collector's World and all the other goodies on the YouTube channel, Dr. J for PM. It's got to be something you'll find that you're going to like. There's got to be, right? So let's check out some of these 80s TV shows and their collectibles. Look at this. Matt Houston. Street Hawk. Right, what about Bring 'Em Back Alive? You know, there was Airwolf. There was Tales of the Gold Monkey. Now, this show I absolutely loved because Tales of the Gold Monkey just recently was officially released on DVD with fantastic special features. You know, a great DVD box set. There was a fantastic book on Tales of the Gold Monkey, right? What was this book? It was an annual, I believe, and it was great artwork, great photographs, you know, pretty cool stories, comic strips, everything in the Tales of the Gold Monkey annual. There was a Tales of the Gold Monkey storybook, which was a hardcover book with, again, great photographs. And, of course, it was the script, the pilot script, in this particular hardcover book. Matt Houston, showed you the poster earlier. This series was also officially released on DVD. Matt Houston, Season 1 so far. And, of course, there were other collectibles on Matt Houston. You could get the ID set. There was gun sets. There was, you know, toy detective sets, everything. And it came with a pretty cool collectible packaging. Matt Houston. What is this? This is the ID badge, the keychain on Matt. Pretty cool indeed. Automan, you know, I gotta grab the book here on Automan right here. Automan was a pretty cool TV series. It was kind of a reverse Tron. And, you know, it was about a guy who came out of the computer world to help fight crime. There's the auto car. And Automan was the coolest show ever, in my opinion. And then, you know, a lot of these TV series, they lasted only one season. In fact, they barely lasted a season. But, boy, they sure made an impact on me. Automan was played by Chuck Wagner. This is the novel based on the pilot script. And, of course, look at that. This is the collectible action figure of Automan himself. Look at that. Autographed by Chuck Wagner, which is pretty cool. The TV series also co-starred Desi Arnaz Jr., who was Lucy's son. And, of course, there were, despite the very limited release of Automan, there were some pretty cool collectibles, puzzles, and all kinds of goodies. Bring 'Em Back Alive, right? There's the poster once again. Starred Bruce Boxleitner as Frank Buck. He would soon shave the mustache that he had as Frank Buck, and he would go on to be, of course, Scarecrow and Mrs. King, that TV show. But Bring 'Em Back Alive also lasted one season, same year as Tales of the Gold Monkey, 82 to 83. And this is the hardcover annual again. Not a lot of stuff on Bring 'Em Back Alive, but enough to make me happy, that's for sure. Great books, great stories, great photographs, comic strips, the whole works. Bring 'Em Back Alive was the coolest. Now, this TV series, unlike Tales of the Gold Monkey and Matt Houston and all that, was not officially released on DVD, but you can get it. So you got to do a bit of underground shopping. And this particular one is the entire series on 3 DVDs. Not exactly sure who made this. I think it's the same gal that runs the goldmonkey.com website. But if I'm correct, you know, check it out. I mean, she has great stuff on her website. I believe it's goldmonkey.com. But the DVDs that she sells, unbelievable. And Bring 'Em Back Alive, no exception. Fantastic packaging, fantastic, you know, transfer from TV to DVD. Whatever she did, I love it. What else was there? There was Airwolf, of course. Airwolf. Everyone remembers Airwolf with Jan Michael Vincent. Airwolf ran 3 seasons, I believe, 4 seasons, perhaps, where they revamped it with a different cast and all that in the last season or 2. But the series with Jan Michael Vincent was pretty cool. This is the original novel, I believe, based on the screenplay, and it was a 2-novel series. Only 2 novels. A great hardcover annual, and I've said it before on other vlogs of Collector's World, but the hardcover annuals are my absolute favorite collectibles of all time. And here's why. I mean, check this out. Airwolf, right, 1986. You know, great photographs as always in these books. Great text. Just great artwork. Just great everything. I mean, they're fantastic. And my absolute favorites. Boy, it makes you wish... I was about to say makes you wish the 80s were alive again, but come on, the 80s are forever, right? Airwolf is on DVD. This, funny enough, is the Columbia House collection for the first season anyways. And then, of course, you can get the other remaining seasons on, you know, DVD packaging. Of course, that takes up much less space. Remember in the old days when you would videotape a series, and if it was a long-running series, it took up endless amounts of videotapes, right? In Columbia House, same thing. You know, you bought different volumes with only a few episodes. And then look what happens, right? The series come out on DVD, and you got the whole series in a tiny little box set like this. Airwolf Season 2. What great box sets they are. Airwolf Season 3. Now, Street Hawk was another one of my favorite TV series of all time. Premiered in 1985, September of 85. Again, only ran for a year, not even, basically. And starred Rex Smith as Jesse Mach, right, who rode Street Hawk, which was this kind of a motorcycle version of Knight Rider. And Street Hawk officially actually was released on DVD. The complete series, The Man, the Machine, Street Hawk. And there it is. And I'll tell you, this is an amazing package, just an amazing DVD set. It's got great features, a brand new documentary with interviews with Rex Smith, Joe Regal Buto, who went on to Murphy Brown, and just a fantastic, you know, the 80s come alive again when you watch this stuff, and Street Hawk was the coolest. There was actually quite a few collectibles on Street Hawk. There was a novel series. This is based on the pilot, Street Hawk Book 2, Book 3, Book 4. There were children's sort of junior photo books, which I absolutely love, which were a combination of both live-action photos. There's the bike, you know, cartoon imagery, and, of course, the real-life pictures. There's Rex as Jesse Mach, Street Hawk. Check this out, Street Hawk Souvenir Poster Magazine. I also love these babies, too, that when they came out on various subjects. You know, it's got pretty cool text, pretty cool production history, photographs, all that stuff. And the beauty of it is it folds out into a big, massive poster on Street Hawk. Look at that beauty. There was a Street Hawk hardcover annual as well. And again, here it goes again, deja vu, these hardcover annuals. I absolutely love them. They have everything indeed. Street Hawk. Look at that. Do they make shows like this anymore? You know, I really don't know. I'm really not, you know, too up to speed on the new stuff. Reason for that is because I love the old stuff so much. I mean, Street Hawk, right? Matt Houston, Bring It Back Alive, Tales of the Gold Monkey, Airwolf. Boy, they were the coolest. There it is, Street Hawk. The 80s, the 1980s. In my opinion, the coolest decade ever, with the coolest stuff, the coolest shows, the coolest characters, the coolest action heroes, the coolest everything. Check it out. DVD is forever. You can watch it over and over and over.